welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. It's so good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is going to be for 8-8 Portal. Happy 8-8 Portal. It's today, but it's still standing strong until the 12th. It's its most potent today, tomorrow. I think it started 2 days ago, the energy, right? Into it's always there though, right? But there's something here about the 8-8 portal. There's something beautiful about the 8-8 portal that's like, it's a feeling. Like you could feel so lost, you could feel so confused, you could feel like you don't know if you're headed down the right direction. You could even be misaligned, right? You could feel it. And yet there's something so powerful about how strong the portal is that it automatically, doesn't matter who you are in this world, you can be in the darkest of places in hell, and that energy is like a beacon of light to everybody to kind of bring you back to what alignment would look like for you if you allowed it to take place. That's what I get with the 8-8 portal every year. It's exactly that. It's an opportunity to align by confronting what's in front of us that we have not allowed ourselves to see, hear, feel, touch. This could even be a memory of the past coming in that almost seems like it's haunting. It's a haunting energy, a haunting. It's haunting you. Something could be haunting you, and it almost seems like it's like an opportunity to face all of that. And once you do, it's like there. You become better aligned each and every day. You don't need the 8-8 portal for that, but the 8-8 portal, it's a beacon of hope to those that may not have it, to those that may need it now more than ever. That's what the 8-8 portal really is. Because anyone can go through a portal many times. You don't have to be at the 7-7, 6-6, 8-8, 9-9. You don't have to do any of that. But there's something about the energy being at its most potent. When that light when the signal sense, because of the frequency of it, when that, you can call it signal, you can call it signal, you can call it view, light, you could call it whatever you want. At the end of the day, that energy alone is so powerful. The frequency alone, the wavelengths alone travels through time. It travels anywhere and everywhere, which is why I say that nobody can deny this energy. No one can deny the light, the energy, or the frequency that 8-8 portal shows us every year. It's destined to wake us up. It's destined for it to be heard so that we can go and go towards it. So that we can surrender towards it, right? So, hey, welcome everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. I'm just chilling here for a couple of minutes before we get started on the reading. Hopefully you guys are feeling well. Happy 8-8 portal. I know everybody's doing readings on the 8-8 portal, but I wanted to do a reading on the 8-8 portal. I should have done it 2 days ago, but I forgot about it. So I know it was not meant to be at the time. It's meant today. I was meant to do it today. All right, y'all. Yeah. Get out. You get out. You get the fuck out. My back. Okay. So, let's get started. Okay, so we've been preparing for this. We do this every year. We prepare for it. Anybody that's enlightened, anybody that just likes spirituality, the tarot community, you guys have been, there's something really enlightening or really exciting about the 8-8 portal. People talk about it all the time. But again, to me, it's like a beacon of hope. Because what this portal is initially going to do for us this season is get us to disarm us. It's going to get us to see certain things that we've been trying to avoid, like the plague, for a long time, that we're destined to look into at this time. We could have been trying to run from this for a very long time again, but here's the thing about our realities. We can try to run from something all we want. We could try to avoid it, deny it, drink our way out of it, smoke our way out of it, whatever. At the end of the day, you can't run from it. Because wherever you go, whatever time you wake up, the rules are set in motion and the lessons will be learned, right? It's a game. It's a fucking game. It doesn't feel like it, which sucks, right? You don't want to, no one wants to see their life as a game, but the truth is there's certain things that keep popping up in our realities that we keep trying to avoid. And then we wonder why these things keep happening, keep rising up, and yet we physically move ourselves from one area of the world to the other just to run from this thing that we so-called are terrified of, that we're terrified of. We run from it and then wonder why no matter where we go, it's the same situation over and over, the same triggers over and over, and we just, different person, same situation. Again, these lessons are not easy. I'm getting that whoever has been running from this pain, I'm getting some of us have been running from something that has literally affected us since we were kids. And every year it almost seems like the triggers get bigger and bigger. It's not just one area of our life that is triggering us. It's every area of our lives keeps doing that so that we can finally see it. What it is it's mirroring to us where we have not healed. And here it is. For some of you guys, this has to do with forgiveness. Forgiving somebody who fucked us over beyond that. The thought of you having to forgive somebody maybe years ago would have fucking killed you, because this person deserves no forgiveness. The type of sins these people have committed towards you, they shouldn't even be alive. I'm just saying. For others of you guys, it's realizing that one event that could have happened to you years ago, you're still holding on to it. One event that changed your life completely, significantly changed your life forever, has been on your mind for decades. It could be years, decades. For some of you guys, it's decades. This happened when you could have been a child and you've just never recovered from it. For some of you guys, this has to do with relationships. Attracting the same type of people over and over again because there's something that was not, again, healed. Dating the same type of people because there's a person you're still upset at that reminds you of every single person that you've dated. So every person that you've dated was actually a reflection of who you're angry at. Who you need the most love from. You could still love and hate someone at the same time. Talk to married people, they tell you this all the time. But seriously, talk to angry and you could literally hate this person. And it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you're still holding on to the pain that this person caused you. And this season, you realize that by you holding on to this pain that happened a while back ago, because you did not forgive or accept, whatever two words you want to use, because it's literally the same thing. Because you have not accepted that this person really hurt you, and it still hurts to this day. This event or whatever happened so many times ago, it could have been repeatedly, causes you to make choices that reflect how hurt you still are because of the past. Whether that's engaging with things that no longer resonate with who we are. Going to, coping mechanisms that are not good for us, and yet for whatever reason we thought maybe this time we can handle it. Running to places, people, places, and things again that we're so over. And yet we still keep running back to them. Why? Because it's easier to do that if we're not healed or have accepted certain conditions or situations that happened from our past. We carry that with us wherever we go, and then wonder why we keep making the same harmful patterns, repeating the same harmful patterns time and time again. It's because of that. Because of that. And this season is no different from last season with the 8-8 portal. All that light is really showing us is to let go and let us see where holding on to these things it's actually harming us. Because if it was about accepting or forgiving, whatever you want to call it, forgiving the other person, it was never about them. You didn't want them to get off scot-free, right? That's what we were initially thinking, only to realize that has nothing to do with them. It had to do with us, because as long as we keep holding on to this pain, we are gonna keep making the same mistakes, choosing the same type of people with the same fucking results year and year, time and time, until we accept that we no longer want to engage with the shit that keeps hurting us. We don't want to keep engaging or holding on to things that are going to destroy us, that have been destroying us, take away from our peace of mind. We're done with that. You understand how detrimental it is to hold on to some shit that has not been healed. Because the decades and time keep going on, and yet we're still stuck with the same hurt over and over. They got off scot-free, unfortunately, which is why it hurts so much. They got off scot-free. You think they did. They didn't, because they're also running from their own pain. We, however, realize that in order for us to not keep repeating the same shit over and over, or seeing the same triggers over and over, we have to accept that it's time to let these situations that happened long time ago, people, places, and things, go for good. And once we do, our reality changes. That's what the 8-8 portal is asking us to do. Why are you receiving this message today? Because you're strong enough to hear it. I'm strong enough to hear it. You think I would be able to fucking talk about this if I wasn't here crying with you guys about it? It's painful. It's so painful, and yet there's some part of us that probably gave up and thought things will never change. Things will never change. We're going to keep repeating the same things over and over and over again. We're never going to get this lesson. Healing is too painful. What's the point? We're never going to change. Only to realize that this 8-8 portal is telling us exactly what we needed to hear, so that we can have enough hope within us to give this to the universe and say, I don't know how to forgive. I don't know how to accept. Please help me do that. You could have asked the same thing last year, only to come up short again this year. But this season, something changes. You understand that by holding on to it, it affects you. That's the difference. It's the acknowledgement that this acceptance is not for them. It's for you, so that you can get off scot-free. So that you can move on and be happy and attract people who are as emotionally available as you. But you can't do that if your heart is burdensome and heavy with people, places, and things that fucked you over a long ass time ago. Fucked us over a long ass time ago. Today's the day. We shall take our time, but we'll get there. We will heal, we will grow, we will be together. As a group, as one, taking our time, but we'll get there. And if this is the hope that you've needed today, that this is what it is. Surrendering is a hard pill to swallow, but once we understand why it's important to, it changes the whole game. All of a sudden we understand that that's exactly what we need, is to let go and let God. Okay, how's everybody doing? All right, so today, I haven't read any fucking card yet, but I already know what I wanted to talk about. You have the World card. Notice the bag? It's a big ass bag. It's funny because this person's traveling, right? They have a sack, a knapsack, and then they have a whole bag, luggage and shit. You know what's funny? I see you letting go of that luggage, because that luggage is too heavy to carry with you to the next wherever you're going. It's too heavy to carry. You're moving on. Somebody has been struggling carrying that fucking luggage for eons, decades, years. All you have to do is drop it. You're just exhausted. You can't carry it any longer, and you do. You drop the purse or the bag, the luggage, and now you're free. And that's what you've needed. The freedom, like real. It's that feeling of peace of mind, liberation from something that has literally hurt you a long time ago. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody that joined. It's good to see you guys. It's good to see you. We're reading over the 8-8 portal, okay? So here we are. This is the portal. I can't make this up. These are the cards that came out, okay? You got the 8-8 portal. You're about to go through it, but in order for you to really get through it and make use of this, you gotta let this baggage go. And that's what you're doing. I think you've tried to let this baggage go a long time ago, for a long time, but you just could not. It's difficult. Every time you felt the weight of it or the pain of it, you would run back. You would stall. I feel like you needed some time to just sit and numb out because you could not tap into the pain. So we had to disassociate from this pain. And yet our heart and our body, our nervous system was in pain because of that. Numbing helps us because it's very painful to tap into the pain, right? It's very painful to tap into the pain. It's a way to protect us, right? People call it ego. It doesn't matter. It's our way of protecting ourselves from whatever we don't want to experience, right? But here's the thing about the heart space. The heart space was the one taking the beating, because it's still in pain as long as you're holding on to it, right? And I feel like this is my point. It's like, in order for you to go through this portal, we got to drop the baggage, right? We drop the baggage and look what it affects automatically. There's room for things in the heart space. It's like you finally hear your heart. You finally hear your heart. You forgot about your heart. Yeah. And this season is all about your heart space and being open enough, right? Open enough to really clear this out so that you can live from the heart. Because I'm getting that this season with the 9 of Pentacles, it talks to me about forgiveness with the pink. I'm getting this season, the burdens, your heart is going to lighten up and you're going to be happier. way happier, way more happier, lighter. Your body's going to be lighter, your nervous system's going to be calmer, and it's because you were able to forgive, accept, let go. Same thing. You're able to do that this season. And again, you could have been trying to do this for a long time, but I feel like this season is where the change takes place. Something could have happened to you a year ago, and again, it's like you finally have the ability to sit in the pain long enough to grieve, clear it out, and then operate from the heart space. And again, I'm not saying this is easy. I'm getting somebody disassociated time and time again. You were just able to tap into pieces of the pain, and then you run back, or you would numb out again because it's just too much. And I feel like this season, now that you understand why it's so important to look at certain things and heal them as soon as possible, that's what's motivating you to go do it now. Because for some of you guys are becoming, some of you guys are realizing that the pain that you're holding on to is directly correlated to the amount of love you give to people. Ooh. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Mahina. It's good to see you. You're right, it hurts to live from the heart. Exactly. Thank you, Unwoken Gem. For some of you guys, you're about to realize that what you're holding on to, what you're angry about, is directly correlated to the way you love people. Because you're still stuck on the way somebody betrayed you long ago. This could have been a parent, a father, a mother, somebody who was supposed to protect you, nurture you, care for you, respect you, validate you. Did not. They did the complete opposite, completely fucked you over, completely dropped you, left you for dead, could have abandoned you, could have abused you. Emotionally, mentally, physically, sexually. They could have done all these things to you, or maybe one of the following, and you're still holding on to what this person did. And realizing that by you holding on to this pain and not looking into it, it's directly affecting you from meeting people who are, no, it's directly the reason why you're meeting the people that you meet. So if there's lack of emotional availability within your partnership, they are a reflection of how we see ourselves or the way that we love others. Because all that gets mirrored back to us is what we really see within us or choose not to see within us. That's all they're there for. Every single person we encounter, every single situation we get ourselves in, every single job we take, whatever, it's all a part and a reflection of us. How we really feel about ourselves, what we don't like about ourselves, how we judge ourselves harshly, how we love ourselves. It's all a reflection of that. And I feel like it's going to hurt somebody real bad, realizing that the reason they have not been able to find a partner who's as emotionally available is because we're not emotionally available. Now that you know that, some of us are going to run and heal whatever wounding we have from either a parental figure, family member, friend, anything that could have happened to you in the past that was directly correlated with the way we love now. I'm not making this up. This is exactly what it is. 9 of Pentacles. You finally got the answer you needed. Some of you guys are really upset about this though, because I'm getting that you're going back to the times and places where you felt you really needed support, a support system, and then life failed you. Life could have failed you by not being able to provide you these resources that you've needed, or instilling values that you could have, learned as a child and then live with. You would have had a leg up, a better opportunity than what you were born with. But it's like, even then, If it's not a person, it could be, you could be upset with God or the universe because they did not give you, again, opportunities or validation, ways that you've needed in order for you to have a better reality. So it's almost as if you can't even have a better reality because you're going to go around thinking that this is all life has to offer. Because you were forgotten about when you were a kid. They forgot you as a kid. They didn't give you what you needed as a kid. You went without as a kid. You were born, it could be born poor as a kid, right? With limited resources as a kid. Only to realize that you're still carrying that with you. Instead of seeing the universe for what it is, the universe gives you exactly what you believe. Why do you think there's people out there who just receive in like loads? They just receive so much abundance because they truly believe it. They receive gifts, money, great job opportunities because they believe it. They believe they're worthy of it. So for some of us, it's the limitations. It's the experience that we could have had years ago. And that's whatever this experience is, where we feel we've been robbed or cheated from in life, it's still affecting how we see our everyday reality. It's impacting our decision making. It's impacting what we think we're worthy of. It's impacting all of that. So this season, through the 8-8 portal, 8 to the 12, we're going to see that and then work towards that. Happy 8-8. Yes. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see everybody on the chat. Happy 8-8. Yeah. What were we saying? Oh, yeah. With the Chariot and the 5 of Wands, I see somebody finally. And the 6 of Wands, finally. The fire that you've needed to get you to move forward, because you again, someone's exhausted here. But this is what I'm saying. You could have misaligned for 1 month, maybe 2, 3, misaligned for a year, and then now you're back to alignment again. Because you see the point of why you're reliving every experience. You see the point as to why it hurts so much. Whenever you get triggered, you see it. You see where the underlying trigger is. It dates back to that moment in time that I told you about. Those moments in time where you felt like you will never recover or be okay again, only to realize you will be. Because now that you know where it's coming from, you could have known where it was coming from a while ago, but you just couldn't tap into what that moment was telling you. And I think this season, you really get it. That moment in time back in the day, that you keep reliving or keep thinking about, but every time you remember that memory, you get scared over and over. It scares you, and then you forget about it. Yeah. Well, this season, staying in that memory long enough makes you realize it's time to accept what happened. And you do. I see somebody accepting what happens. You sit in that memory long enough to know that. You're strong enough. 8-8, if anything, it inspires you to know that you're strong enough to survive it. You can do this. I believe in you. You don't understand. Your guides believe in you so much. Why do you think they're hitting you time and time again with similar memories, similar triggers? Because they know you can do this. And they're going to keep hitting you as hard as they can, knowing that it's for the betterment of you and for the lineage and for everybody else. Because if one person raises their frequency, it helps everybody else. We hear it all the time, but do we really believe it? How good do you feel when your frequency and vibrations, they go up? How great do you feel when you feel peace of mind and liberation? You operate from the heart. Therefore, you're loving towards all. Isn't that the same thing? Even to the ones that don't deserve it, right? Because now we're talking about a portal, the heart space, and raising our frequency. Well, if that were true, so is forgiveness. Isn't that what love is? We say we love the universe. We say we're light workers. So we can't forgive those that have trespassed against us? Or are those just pretty words that we talk about? Like, you know why it's hard for some of us to forgive the people we hate the most, or the people that have hurt us the most? Because there's still some love there. There's lots of love there, and I think a lot of us, in order for us to stay safe, sometimes have to forget how much we love the people that have let us down. Do you see what I'm saying here? They also deserve our forgiveness. And again, it's not about them, it's about you. Because we deserve to move on. I want to move on. Do you guys want to move on? I think so. How's everybody doing? Yes. Okay, well, take care. 5 of Wands with the Chariot. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting a pardon. Somebody releases themselves from the shackles. This gives me prison or some shit. Somebody's been in prison, like of the mind. Mental prison. This mental prison has literally stopped you from like feeling creative or having any energy to like just be happy with life or entertain life. Because shit just got real difficult. But that's the point. Life, this whole month or even last year, this 2025, I feel like has been very difficult when it comes to just to be present. Because I'm getting some of us have been triggered to the point where it's like we can't even stay in the present moment. We have to be in our headspace to protect us from the pain. Because it's not just a trigger from one thing. I'm getting, some of you guys are getting triggered by multiple things, but in multiple areas. Do you see what I'm saying? And I feel like it was just too much to bear for somebody here. But don't worry. Even if in our darkest moments, in our darkest hour, the light comes out. Here's the light. You have the Lovers. Here's the opportunity. One more time. You guys kept thinking sometimes when we think of the 888 portal is love and soulmates and this, that, and a third. And yes, that could be possible. But what I'm getting here is actually you did get an opportunity of love. For a lot of us, it was an opportunity of love, but not in the way we were anticipating. This is why it's so humbling. This 6 of Wands is overcoming a conflict, but I'm getting this is another opportunity for the millionth time that was given to you, time and time again, in order to open your heart space. And now you understand that this opportunity that was given to you by the universe is here once again, and you're going to take it. You're going to forgive X, Y, and Z. And once you do, once you forgive by crying, healing, or accept, right? Accepting, you get the Lovers. I actually see this as letting somebody go for good. Someone who was haunting you, tormenting you, kept reappearing in your life through others, through different people. It was the same image. It could have been a similar image, but it was the same, in essence, the same person that hurt you. They were scattered all over in different people. And that's my point. You finally let this one go. You admit how much you actually still love them. You wish them the best, but you're going to cry because of what they did. How they abandoned you, how they hurt you, how they've forsaken you. And then here you go, destiny comes in. And you move on. Look how pretty this card looks. with destiny. Number 9, divine purpose, passion, service. Number 9 comes out again. 9 and 9, it talks about endings, conclusions, being of service work. Number 9 talks of service. So I feel like some of you guys are gonna, with the lighter heart space, right? You're gonna start looking into ways you can be of service to your community. Yeah, some of you guys are gonna start doing service work and taking it seriously. It's time to pay it forward. Exploration, this is the portal that I'm talking about. Interesting. The portal's here, it's potent. See how bright that shit is? Yeah. It's exactly what you've needed. The hope that you needed to keep you moving forward, because I'm telling you, you're gonna wanna run back. The pain is that difficult. You're gonna wanna run back, cope in the way you're used to coping, but you're not happy there. If you were, you wouldn't be looking for, you know, an answer. If you were happy with what is in the moment, in your present reality now, you wouldn't need to, there would be no doubt. But there's doubt. Because there's a part of you that knows that although you could be with somebody that's completely different, completely new, if it's a reflection of what you already know, you've been there, done that, you don't need it. You can go through the learning lesson again, but I feel like, again, we can time and time again, and that's what's going to happen. As long as we hit the path of least resistance, because that's what it is. The threshold of pain, right? It's as much as we can take. If we don't push past it, we're going to go back. And every time we push past the threshold, we go back. We do better, but then we can always go back, right? Let's completely clear it out. Once we do, there can be real change. But again, it's the way you want to do it. Life is free will. You can always go back. But I feel like even if you go back for a second, a month, a week, even another 3 months, I don't see you staying there for long, because that world that you have lived through your whole life, it's empty now. It's empty. There's nothing there for you. So I don't see you going back. Even if you do, I think it's too empty for you, and you're going to know that, and you're going to pick up, and you're just going to move forward. Again, 8-8 portal is the opportunity for forgiveness. Take it. Forgive them for what they have done to you. Forgive yourself for allowing this pain to, you know, ring true to your heart. Stay in your heart for as long as it did, and then you keep making decisions that resonate with with what you've done to your own heart, with the lack of understanding, compassion, and love that you have for your own heart. We forgive ourselves for that because we're human and we make those choices each and every day, depending on how difficult our lives are or were, right? Hey, welcome. All right, let's see what else. We have the 10 of Pentacles. I'm gonna take a second there. Here's the time. Yeah, I see. You could lead the horse to water. You could lead the horse to water. It's your horse though. But you can't force it to drink. Your horse is drinking. Well, it's not drinking water yet, but it's on its way. It almost seems like you're in a detour where time stops, or time is not prevalent here. You went on a detour. I'm getting some of you guys we went on a detour here, where time is not of the essence, or it's like a standstill. Time is at a standstill. Almost seems like that. Like, you know how some people went through the higher shifts of consciousness? You know how they were talking about that with the portals? Some people like went through the portal, and then others were stuck. So it almost seems like if you got left behind, or you're still trying to find your way through to the portal, because you can always do that. You don't have to wait for 8-8 to do that, right? The 8-8 portal. I'm getting, in order for you guys, People raised their frequencies. They did what they had to do. Others are still stuck trying to figure it out, right? Others stayed. And I feel like those that stayed for a second or trying to find their way, time stopped for you guys. That's why everything seems like the same, or there's glitches in the matrix. I'm getting there's glitches in the matrix, or things don't seem as they... it's like time stood still, bro. Time stood still, or you're back to places, people, places, and things that are of the same. It's the same. So it's like you never grew, you never changed, nothing happened. If you feel like that, it's because you're still stuck in a karmic opportunity, karmic lesson. Don't be worried. If this is happening, it's only to remind us of where we're at and where we're on our way to. If you think you're the only one, there's millions of people that are still trying to find their way through to the light. Okay? That doesn't mean you're going to be left behind and it's too late. No, there's no such thing. Everyone can always make it to a higher level of consciousness. We may be in the 4D right now, but we can always jump to the 5. But it's going to require us to do lighten the heart. We have to lighten the heart just enough to get us to that frequency. And I see a lot of us doing that. We're going to lighten up the heart for the remainder of the year. So by the time 2026 comes in, I see a lot of us actually moving to the 5D. But I do see a lot of us kind of went through a little detour here. But that's okay. That's okay. Do not be afraid. This happens a lot, okay? You have the 10 of Pentacles here. I see us really, this is exactly what the detour was supposed to do. Get us to see that whatever we're entertaining at the moment is not it. It could be a distraction. It could be if it leaves us feeling confused, it could be a distraction, is what I'm saying. And I see a lot of us getting out of that. But again, it would require us to learn the lessons once and for all. And I feel like a lot of us are on our way to that. This takes time, okay? So please don't think of it as, oh, the time is now, the time is... No. If they're saying that 5D is there, it's a frequency we can tap into, it's always been there. It's always been there. It just, again, everybody moves at their own pace, and we'll get there when we get there. Okay? Nothing to be afraid of. I want you guys to understand that, if anything, we're just working through some very painful lessons, especially people like us that have been through a lot. And as long as we're alive, we're still working through that. So there's always chances for redemption. There's always chances to get it right. I don't think there's such thing as right or wrong, but if you see it that way, right? Either way, I see you really lightening the load this season with the Wheel of Fortune, a more colorful lifestyle, a more freeing lifestyle. I see that. I see a lot of us really just learning these lessons, sitting in the pain, accepting, forgiving, so that we can move on. That's exactly what we've needed, a healing of the heart. I feel like a lot of us are going to cry this next month and finish strong. Trust me, you still have the whole year, at least, to finish strong. And if you don't get it this year, we'll get it next year. Why do we need to get it all of the time? Maybe some of us, the truth is, this season, you have a choice. Maybe this season you realize that you still want to stay where you're at. What's wrong with that? At least you're being honest about what it is that you want. Maybe you need another year. Maybe we need another year. Maybe we need 3 months, 6 months. We'll see. But I see a lot of us, from what I'm getting, every time we go through these lessons over and over, we start to truly understand why it's beneficial to move on from it. And I feel like that's the difference. That's the difference right there. Because if you understand why, it's exactly what you need to get yourself out of a situation. You understand how we are the ones holding ourselves back? That's how we get out of a situation, because we see it in real time and then decide to choose different. And for some of us, it could have been fear. We could have just been scared of all the newness that was coming in. We're changing, everything's different, we're doing too much healing, and as the more healing we do, the more our reality changes day by day. And I feel like that's exactly what happened. Our reality has started to change, and some of us got scared. So what do? We run back, because it was too scary. It was too different, right? A different reality, a different version of us, different perspectives, pushing back past the limitations. That's scary. But I see us really, you know, we could have fled from fear, and now I see us getting back. And even if we don't, we may need more time. That's okay. Okay? All right. Hey, welcome, Maribel. Welcome, Nathan. All right, you have a 9 of Wands in reverse with the 5 of Wands upright. Yeah. I'm getting a portal. This is what I'm getting, like the time, the matrix, wormholes, and this is what it is. With the 9 of Wands in reverse, see, because I talked to you about 999. That's endings and conclusions. We need to hit the 10, 10, 10. If we're still at the 999, it's because this 9 was in reverse. The minute we turn it back upright, look what happens. The butterfly comes out. You're too big. You're too big. You're getting too big for this reality that you're leaving behind or holding on to. I feel like some of us are trying to grip onto the old reality, knowing damn well we don't even fit in that motherfucker. Look at this shit. We don't fit there. But it's all we know. It's all we know. So, with the 9 of Wands, I really see a lot of us like just letting go. And the minute we do, we break this whole fucking threshold. We break through it and bam, our reality completely changes. I love this for you guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, this was the 8-8 portal reading. Does anybody have any questions regarding the reading? Questions, comments? What do you guys think? I love this card though. It explained everything. Oh, there's a butterfly here too. I didn't notice. Look, she has a butterfly in the back. This card was saying so much. You see how like time was standing still? Time. It's like you were smelling the roses and trying to see if this was a part of your reality. So if you were feeling confused or as if something kept repeating. You ever seen those movies? Not deja vu. It's like those movies where like the same shit keeps repeating day in, day out. It's like the same thing over and over and over. That's what I'm getting. But you know the difference, or it's like you know the difference. You know when you're in alignment or when you got stuck somewhere. And I feel like you know the difference between the two. So if you've been feeling confused, it's because of that. You went through like, again, a detour, or it could have been misalignment to only come right back in. You needed to stop and smell the roses. That's what we do sometimes. We need to stop and smell the flowers and forget about the pain and the trouble. The troubles. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. I don't have anything else. You're welcome, Maribel. It's good to see you. Of course. I don't think there's anything else. Let me see. I'm going to pull from a deck just to see if there's any guidance or anything that I need to mention for you guys here in the reading. Okay, give me 1 second. I love this card though. It's amazing. Okay. have to say, sometimes I sit here wondering, like, I was describing to some people, like, what I do for a living. I'm a tarot reader. And every time I tell somebody that I'm a tarot reader that isn't really in the arts, or they don't understand tarot, they might think it's like a scam. I always have to tell them, like, I don't even have to try to explain it, but I'll tell them, like, oh, that is not always what it seems, you know? It's not always what it seems. Sometimes tarot is exactly what you need to hear, you know? And what's worse is that I feel like if I have to explain tarot to people, they're not my people. Because you see, you guys, like, you get it. You're here. You're engaged. This is you. This is us. Like, why do I have to go out there and try to sell myself or explain myself to people that aren't going to get it anyways, because they're not of this, of the spiritual plane? Okay, that's not right. They don't perceive spirituality in the way that we do. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Maribel. Hope to see you soon. Welcome to the family. If you, yeah, come back. Oh, you're always welcome here at Jocelyn Lovely Tarot, okay? All right. So we're going to do third eye portal. You have vision, clairvoyance, and clarity and confusion. Third eye. So this is what I'm saying. You're breaking through something. With purple, it's, again, lack of clarity to clarity. Seeing your way through to something. Seeing through an illusion of something. Something's an illusion here. Oh, you saw through the illusion. You saw through the illusion. But understand that by you seeing through the illusion, not just of the matrix, but like everything in your reality, by you seeing through this, it scares you because you automatically have to assume that this reality that you've been living is only a construct of the matrix. Therefore, it isn't real. What happens when you know it isn't real? Then you have to look above and beyond for the truth. What you perceive to be your truth is no longer it. That's what's scary. That's what scared the fuck out of us. Seeing the truth for what it was. And realizing we don't even fucking belong in that reality construct. Right? That's accepting we don't belong where we're at. So now we have to go and look for a reality that matches who we want to become, what we want to be. Right? The problem is we don't see it yet. All we're still hung up on is this reality is not real. Whatever you've been perceiving, it's an illusion. It's not a part of your genetic code. So now we have to go around looking for what is, or feeling our way through what is. And even discernment can only help you so far. This would actually, you would have to rely 90% to 100% on faith. It would have to be relied on faith, a power greater than ourselves, because we don't know where we're going. We don't see it yet in the physical. So for all of us who have the best discernment, the best guidance, the best team, angelic team surrounding us, even that's difficult. Even for the real hardcore spiritualists, it's difficult because it's relying on something you've never relied on before to that extent, to the extent of which you're needing to rely on it. Right? It's a risk. You see it as a risk, but you want the reward. With sanctuary, healing and comfort, faith, restoration. That's what I'm saying. This is what makes us the spiritual warriors. It's not the fucking, oh, we come of lights. Oh, love and light to all. It's not just fucking that. Which is true. We pray in love and light. I shouldn't have laughed like that, but it's having the guts and the faith to move forward even when you don't know what the hell is going to happen next. That's a spiritual warrior. It's not just about willing to fight for things. What are you willing to fight for if we don't even know where we're on our way to? We asked for certain things. We wanted certain things. The universe said, hey, here's a vision of what could be your reality in the future. So, again, we want these things, right? We asked for them, but now it's time to move forward and take action. Take action. Literally. So just show up. Every single day, show up and see what happens. And by us showing up every day, seeing the illusion for what it is and choosing better, that's spiritual warrior. Healing, comfort, faith, restoration, sanctuary. The sanctuary is within you. Ask for help. Because right now, the only thing that's going to help you survive within the next 6 months is faith. That's the only thing you need. Because you have everything else. The strength, all of that, it's built within you. You have that. But what you need is faith. Because right now, you're fighting for your fucking life to break out of a karmic energy or a reality that you've perceived was true your whole life. You're breaking out of that, and it's painful. It hurts your body. It makes you scared, confused, lost. Faith alone is what you're going to have to be dependent on every single day, praying every single day to help you pull through and sit in this new reality instead of going back. Because every day you're in the new, you're going to want to go back. So you better come up with a game plan. Faith every day, pray, listen to the divine, surrender, and come up with a plan of how you're going to be able to show up every single day to something you're afraid to show up to. Okay? Okay. Have a good night, Nathan. I think that's it. We're done with the reading. I feel like, yeah, this reading was hardcore. It beat us up. It beat everybody up, including me. I'm going to go home and cry. I'm going to cry. Literally cry. Once I'm done with the reading. Does anybody have any questions, comments regarding the reading today? We're done. I feel like that's it. Yeah. We did it for an hour. We did good. We're just going to chill for a whole 10, 20 minutes right now because, yeah, this reading was hardcore. For everybody that tuned in, joined me on this live, thank you. Thank you. It means the world to me that you guys are here with me. To those that could stick around. And yeah, I know. Sometimes I wish I could, just do readings that are simple and easy and filled with light and stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes I wonder why I don't do it. I should just lie and be like, yeah, you guys are gonna like live happily ever after, meet the loves of your lives, have whatever life you want, right? Have tons of money, win the lottery. I wish I could tell you all that. I wish. But I don't know. Love. I don't know why I don't lie. Instead, we got our ass whooped for a whole hour. Oh my God, my body hurts. Y'all think y'all the only ones that get triggered, huh? Also me. So everybody else, welcome. Welcome back to my channel. I think you guys have been here before. I think Maribel's been with us before. The truth is always the best. Thank you. Finally. Thank you. Thank you. See, I do it because of people like you, Maribel. I do it because of people like you. Because you are like, I want to know the fucking truth and nothing but the truth, because that's the best thing. That's for the betterment of self and for the universe. Thank you. You literally, your words are exactly what I need to hear to like keep me going, because there are days where I just feel like, bro, I should just sell out. Sell out. For the money. Thank you. Right? Shit, it's true. And I can lie too. I just tell you what y'all want to hear. I'll be the best. I'll be the best liar ever. But not with this though. Like a regular job, if you have to be nice, okay. But this is like sacred. Like I respect y'all too much for that, you know? I respect you guys. Anyways, how's everybody doing on this beautiful Friday night? I'm excited. I feel like everybody's just feeling like this. First of all, the sun is out, really out, and it's beaming and it's warm and it's beautiful, and there's a lot of light that's happening all over worldwide. I really do love that. I feel like people are really enjoying their summers. People are really understanding like how important it is to wake up and be grateful for what we have. I feel like there's just a lot of love and gratitude for life in general. So I'm glad. Good. Oh, that's good to hear. I thought Nathan was going to sleep. Good. Yes. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. What is everybody doing for their summers? Are you guys, I don't know, going out, celebrating, going to festivals, concerts, anything like that? Nathan was like, I have to go. I'm tired. Are you rolled on my phone? I'm just messing with you. You know I don't care. You can be up. Unless if you have to go to sleep, then yeah, I get that. Yo, my nerves are killing me, Nathan. My nerves are killing me. Oh, cool. You went to the water park? That's nice. That's always nice. Yeah. I miss them. I haven't gone in years. I really do want to go to one. Just maybe when it's not too busy. Because you know you'll be waiting there for hours. What water park was it? Well, let's not say that. It could be anywhere in the world. Yeah. What a day. All right, I think we're gonna transition into playtime. Does anybody have a question regarding, I don't know, maybe just on their energy? I might do quick ones for everybody before I leave. I usually do readings for donations, but today we can do, because it's 8/8 portal, I don't mind reading for you guys for like one card, one pull type of energy. Oh, cool. Oh, no. Yeah, you should go to sleep. It's probably the energy. Because the energy is like working hard on us today. Yeah, that energy is bright as shit. So if we're in the dark, spending a lot of time in that darkness or avoiding, boy, that light's gonna whoop our ass. I've been sleeping too. Don't worry, Nathan. Yeah, I've been sleeping a lot too. Okay. So, Purple Lily, Constance. Am I reading? What do you mean, me? LOL. Pull a card for me. Okay. I think Constance asked first, so I'm gonna do Constance first. Okay. We're gonna do one card, one pull. If you want more, a donation is greatly appreciated. All right. I pulled all these beautiful cards too. Like, it's crazy. I got a whole bunch of cards, but I'm gonna redo these just because I was, I get nervous. I pull just when I talk. Okay. I got the Fool that came out. Interesting. Okay. I shine in the darkness. That's funny, Nathan. Okay, Maribel, you're next. Yeah, I got you. All right, Constance. I feel like you're going to the scene of the crime here. You're going somewhere this season. I feel like you're gonna higher self. This could be a dream state or a memory. It's taking you somewhere. I feel like if it's your dream, you're being taken somewhere to the scene of the crime or like a moment in time. The reason you keep being brought to a certain memory or a certain place each and every time, it keeps happening and it keeps happening and it keeps happening, and you're like, well, what is this trying to show you or tell you? And I feel like you're going to learn something this week about it. I think whatever this memory is or this moment in time, it's like you're being taken there though. You're transcending time. And when you're taken there, it's showing you, it's like showing you how you're still, it's like maybe you just haven't been wanting to be aware of how this affects you. So now you're really looking at what happened here. in this situation, this moment. You're allowing yourself to sit still in this and see what it's trying to show you, because it was trying to show you something. There's a reason why this memory kept happening, or this, you keep going to the same place. I feel like you're grieving something here, like something's dead here. Or maybe you haven't wanting to look into it, but it's like there's something here about you're finally accepting it. How this moment in time or this memory has changed you or is changing you. It's funny how, like, the universe is using your higher self, it's using your spirit to do it, because body-wise, I don't think you feel like you can go there. So this is why I'm saying, like, your higher self is being taken somewhere. It's transcending time, but you let go. 4 is releasing the pain. That's what you've needed. That's what's happening. There's something here about it's affecting your abundance too. It's affecting your money. But anyways, if you want to go deeper into that, yeah, we would have to do donations. Okay, who's next? Maribel? Looks like a Sacred Valley. You're welcome. All right, Maribel. I feel like you've been stuck somewhere trying to find your way. You've been in the darkness for a while. You've been hiding somewhere. Like, it almost seems like you haven't seen the light in a long time. You've been in the dark. But the thing is, because you've been in the dark, you've learned a lot about survival, or you've survived. I'm getting you survived. It's like a person that's been, like, stuck somewhere for a long time under a cave and shit. They learn how to survive, hunt for food. They become stronger. I'm getting this is you, though. Like, you were pulled apart, but, like, you became stronger. You survived with your environment. You learn how to thrive in the environment, right? Well, survival, really. You survived your environment. And I'm getting that, like, you beat the odds. You beat the odds. Because you just endured a lot. Almost seems like mutation and shit. Like, your body had to be stronger, or you had to get, like, physically, genetically stronger. I'm getting mutation. I don't know why. Like, in order for you to thrive in the conditions you were in, you had to learn skills, adapt. And then now it's like you found a way out. This season, you find a way out, and you see light for the first time, and instead of running from it or being scared by it, you're going towards it. It's like, oh, I see light. I have a way out. I have a way out. And you're gonna literally push through. Like, you're gonna dig yourself out of the darkness. Is what I'm getting. It's funny because you should be scared if you've never seen light, or maybe you've been in the dark for too long. There should be some part of you that's terrified to make it out, but I don't see that happening. I think you get excited. You get so excited, it's like seeing something and you thought you'd never be able to see the light of day again, and then boom, you run towards it. And come hell or high water, you're going to make it out, is what I'm getting. Wow, congratulations. Yeah. Oh shit, a devil card came out. If you want more, you can donate. I can do an extensive reading for you here on the live. Donations are appreciated. You can donate to YouTube. Cash App, PayPal is in the description box below. Click on more. Because, yeah, your reading is actually pretty... Yeah, it's getting deeper here. Holy shit, your reading's gonna make me cry, man. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Are you guys doing okay? Good. Good, I'm glad. Fingers me. Good, 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 good. I'm glad. I wonder why the 2 swords came out though. That's okay. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, we could do that. You guys could always reach out for a private reading. My email is in the description box below. Click on more. Yes, God is good. God is good. All right, I think that's it. I don't have anything else to add. Yeah. I don't have anything else to add. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I think I'm gonna call it. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I'll see you soon. I think I'm gonna go live either tomorrow or Sunday. But Sunday like earlier. Yeah, I usually like to go out till late, but have a good evening. Take care. Bye. Love you.